Yo, this is Eternal Plays Pokemon Black 2. We are now ready to face off against the last of the Elite Four members in the round 2 of the Unova Pokemon League in Pokemon Black 2. So we have beaten Shantal, we have beaten Marshall, we have beaten Grimsley, only Caitlyn is left. Caitlyn is of the Psychic type, that means we probably should do a change of party. We don't really have any great ways to deal massive damage to them. Psychic is also weak to Bug. Is also weak to Dark, which is one of his major weaknesses. Dark and Bug. So the thing you can focus on here is actually should be the Dark, because most of the Psychic type Pokemon don't really have a lot of defense. So let's give the Arcanine's Crunch a good lesson to teach them how to fight against that. You can also use other Pokemon here, for example Magnezone, who is very resistant to Psychic. But try not to use Terrakion, because he's weak to Psychic. So you can do good damage against them though. But you should try to avoid that. And with that, let's go up and let's challenge Caitlyn, the final Elite Four member of the Elite Four. Of course, you can do them in any order you want. You can actually start with Caitlyn if you want to and go with, let's say, Shantal last. I just figured that for this Let's Play I wanted to start with Shantal, and I wanted to go Marshall second instead of fourth. Then I take Grimsley and then Caitlyn in that order. Because usually I go with Shantal, Grimsley, Caitlyn, Marshall, but now I did Shantal, Marshall, Grimsley, Caitlyn. Maybe next time I'll do a let's say I play this game again. Maybe I'll do like Caitlyn, Shantal, Marshall, Grimsley. It's hard to say. You can do it in any order you want, as long as you beat them all four in any order to get to Iris, the champion. And here she is. She blooms out, and Caitlyn awaits our challenge. Let's see, we have Arcanine first, don't we? Yep. That should be good. Let's start with Arcanine against the Psychic type train of Caitlyn. It's me who appeared when the flower opened up. You have been waiting. You look like a Pokemon trainer with refined strength and deepened kindness. What I look for in my opponent is superb strength. Please unleash your power to the fullest. Oh, we will for sure, because if we beat you, we can face Iris. But here we go. Elite Four member Caitlyn, round 2. The queen of the Psychic types. She has 6 Pokemon. 2 of them are new. And the first one will be Musharna. So Musharna is one of the Pokemon that she had from the beginning. So Musharna, of course, is a Pokemon that kind of relies on putting the opponents to sleep and then eating their dreams to deal massive psychic damage. So the thing we're going to do here is try to deal massive damage to Musharna first before that happens. All of our Pokemon are Psychic type, with half the team being pure Psychic and half the team being double types. Musharna is a pure Psychic type. Start with Crunch. Crunch will land on Musharna. I shall deal massive damage to Musharna. How much will it do though? It will deal about half. Musharna will use Yawn. That means Arcanine will getting drowsy. That means I'll show you how harmonious my Pokemon and I are. That means that Arcanine will fall asleep the next turn if I don't switch it out. But we'll do one more Crunch. If that does the same amount of damage as the last one, that will be a KO onto Musharna. And it is. Super effective, Musharna goes down. And at the same time, Arcanine gets some XP, Unfastened as well, and Arcanine goes to sleep. Caitlyn will now send in Metagross. Oh my god, Metagross. Dual type Steel and Psychic, one of her new Pokemon in this team. This one is quite an astonishing, powerful Pokemon that was even used by the champion Steven in Generation 3. We want to switch out, of course, Arcanine while it's sleeping, even though maybe we should stick to it, because Metagross is weak to ground as a Steel type. But in multiple ways we can take care of that one. Depends on you how you want to do it. Bit hard though, which one you can deal with here. I mean, Metagross does have some weaknesses in his typing, but the main weakness is that he's really strong, and the only kind of weaknesses that you can really, take care of him with that is ground and ghost, fire and dark. That's his weaknesses. And we already have fire and dark covered by Arcanine, ghost and ground. We don't have any moves, so that means we have to fight him differently. The other thing there is not resistant to is fighting, bug, water and electric. So that means we probably should focus on something that can take care of it. That's why I'm going to be choosing Magnezone. But be careful though, Metagross does know Hammer Arm that can deal serious damage to Magnezone as well. And also, of course, Metagross knows Earthquake, so this might be a very bad choice by me to choose Magnezone against Metagross. But we're gonna try. Let's go with Thunderbolt. Metagross is quicker than us, but use Earthquake. That's a quadruple damage right there to Magnezone. And I just did a very bad mistake in choosing Magnezone against this trainer. Very bad mistake by me. I have to man up to it. That's really bad. Well, we can then go with Simipour, I think. Let's get Simipour versus the Metagross. And let's try to use Surf. We are faster than Metagross, so we'll use Surf first. I'll deal, what, 1/3 of damage. Here comes Hammer Arm, which is a pretty good physical move, but Metagross is not a fighting type, so it won't have the stab bonus. I think I will be KO'd if I use Surf again. And remember that Kitten hasn't used any full restores yet, so I'm actually going to use this time now to take away the sleeping from Arcanine. Let's do that. We Awakening on Arcanine to wake it up, and Sun Headbutt comes in from Simipour, and that's going to take it down, unfortunately for us. But we're doing fine. Let's now get in Arcanine, who's now fully awake, ready to blast it. But be careful again. Metagross knows Earthquake and can deal massive damage to Arcanine. So we're going to go with a Flamethrower. Crunch also does well here, but Flamethrower is probably the best choice because of the stab bonus. And Metagross will go down! Whoa! That was enough to take down the Metagross. Remember, its defense is its highest focus, so that's why I focused on the special defense. And it's going to go down. That's a very good job by Arcanine. I guess that Surf really helped Arcanine to take care down. Next up is Gallade. Gallade is also another Pokemon that is new to Caitlin's team. Gallade is dual type Psychic and Fighting, the same as Medicham, so it only has a few certain weaknesses. One of the weaknesses is Flying, so let's get in our beloved Unpheasant to take care of Gallade. Gallade doesn't really have any moves that can do super effective damage as well to Unpheasant. It knows Close Combat, Psychic Cut, Leaf Blade, and Night Slash. Nothing is super effective against Unpheasant. That's why I'm going to take a risk and go with Sky Attack. We get the first hit. That means if we survive the next hit from Gallade, then this will be over for Gallade. Gallade is Close Combat, going all out. Close Combat. Doing massive fighting type damage will be enough to deal KO. It will not be even close. Defense goes down for Gallade. That means we'll deal even more damage with Sky Attack now. This should be an easy KO for Unpheasant. Here comes the Sky Attack. It will land, and Gallade will take massive damage. And that's a guaranteed KO, more or less, because the damage is so high for Gallade. And Gallade goes down. We are down to 3 Pokemon. Half the team gone for Caitlin. Next up for Caitlin will be Reuniclus. Reuniclus is one of the Pokemon that is exclusive to one of the games. It's exclusive to White and White 2, while the other one is exclusive to Black and Black 2. So this is a pure Psychic type, so you can of course go with Arcanine here for some good damage of the Dark types. That's probably the best one to do it, because Reuniclus doesn't know any moves that can deal super effective damage to Arcanine as well. There's no Earthquake here, so there's no water moves either, so this is good for Arcanine. Reuniclus comes in. Now be careful that Reuniclus is a bit more tanky than the other Psychic type Pokemon, plus it also carries a leftover, so that means it can heal every turn as long as it's not KO'd. And of course as long as it has lost some damage. Let's start this one with Crunch. Crunch used on Reuniclus. much damage will it do? It will do 2/3. Reuniclus will use Psychic, which is his stat bonus move. How much damage will Reuniclus take? Will take about half. Here comes the leftovers, which will heal a little. If we do the Crash Lance now, this will be end of Reuniclus, unless it's getting healed by the trainer. It will not be, it's too high health. Trainer won't be using potion. That's too bad though, because I will crunch and Reuniclus will go down. And now it's 2 Pokemon left from Caitlin. And the first one of hers will be Gothitelle. This was her strongest Pokemon before, but now been switched out with Metagross. Gothitelle is another good Pokemon, similar to Reuniclus. Reuniclus, I said, was only exclusive for White and White 2, while Gothitelle is exclusive for Black and Black 2. Also knows Frisk. That means he can use experience share, but who cares? I mean, what will that help? You can't even level up opponent's trained Pokemon, so that's fine. Let's go with Crunch onto Arcanine. Here we go. Crunch will land. That should probably be a KO here. No, not enough. Gothitelle will survive. Here comes the Flatter, which is a pretty interesting move. It increases special attack by Arcanine, but will also cause confusion. So it's basically the same thing as Swagger, except that the Flatter will increase special attack instead of attack, and also increase special attack by 1 stage. Alright, this means that we are in confusion state. This Gothitelle can take that advantage. We'll go with a Crunch. If we can survive this confusion. We do. Here comes the Crunch on Gothitelle. And it's going to go down. Well played, Arcanine. That means Caitlin only has 1 more Pokemon left before this battle is over. And that Pokemon will be Sigilyph. Sigilyph is the last Pokemon, but if you play in Challenge mode, she won't even have Sigilyph because that Pokemon will not be there. It will be replaced by another Pokemon, which will be Alakazam. But we will play against Sigilyph now. Sigilyph is dual type, Psychic and Flying. My Simipour and Magnezone are KO'd. Both of them can do some effective damage against Flying types with Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. That means I'll be relying on Terrakion landing that Stone Edge. But be careful though, Sigilyph knows Psychic and knows even Ice Beam, so it has multiple ways to deal some effective damage against this. Battling in extreme conditions makes this dangerous. Dangerous? I like it, but it's dangerous. Let's go with Stone Edge. If this lands, it's gonna be over. It does land onto the Sigilyph. That should be a KO. It will be a KO, and Sigilyph will go down rather quickly. Well played there by Terrakion, and this battle is over. As impressive as always. No, you and your Pokemon were even more elegant and excellent than before. To have been able to battle against such a splendid team. My Pokemon learned so much. I offer you my thanks. Please battle me again sometime. You have defeated the Pokemon League's Elite Four. You have earned the right to proceed to the Champions Room. Making an entrance is not the point. Once you're there, you'll need to unleash your power to the fullest. Oh, we do indeed, because next episode, guys, we're gonna go 1-on-1 with the champion. And if we can defeat her, then my Let's Play of Pokemon Black 2 will be over. Which will be a bit sad, but then again, all good things must come to an end. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. And that's gonna be it for now, so see you guys next time as my story of Pokemon Black 2 continues for the season finale.